Starlight's purpose is to deliver happiness to seriously ill children and their families, to give them moments of normalcy, to escape whatever injury or illness they're battling.
Starlight has a lot of programs that help us build that bridge between kids really instantly.
When you're in the hospital, the days are long days, and the more we have to distract us and to entertain us, the quicker it is that we recover.
What I love about Starlight is the simplicity of the programs. You can literally see a child's face come to life when they put on one of our gowns, when they play with the fun centre, when they're immersed in our virtual experience world.
There's a direct correlation between happiness and outcomes after surgery. Patients that are engaged recover smoother and quicker and faster.
And it just takes the conversation away from the next scan or the next treatment or the next dressing change.
It's like a little escape for us as parents also.
And when I was playing with her, I felt very overjoyed because it was taking away my sister's pain.
One of the great strengths of Starlight is our network of hospitals and paediatric centres across the country. It's about 800 in our network that we work with.
20 years ago, we started partnering with Starlight Children's Foundation. They provide so many amazing programs to benefit seriously ill children and hospitalized children.
Everything around them as far as hospital equipment is totally unfamiliar, and so when they see something like a Nintendo roll into the room, they kind of say, oh, I didn't know that kind of stuff was allowed here.
When I'm having my treatments, they bring one of those in, and I'm just like, time to play.
It does help in the healing process because it makes him happy.
By us delivering happiness, we know that it shortens hospital stays, it improves health outcomes, and lowers the cost of care.
Starlight makes an enormous difference to patients and families.
It's all part of getting better.
And they're not just their injury, they're not just their illness, they're still a kid. And so this really allows them to still be a kid while they're in the hospital.
The more we partner with others like the Starlight Children's Foundation, the better we can do our job and the better we can take care of the kids every day.
We bring to kids that are seriously ill moments where they can be a kid.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back, and thank you for joining me. That video hits a little bit differently now. I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't played that one in a while. It hits a little bit differently now. Recognizing a lot of the features of the playrooms that they show, since I was invited to visit Sutter Health in San Francisco earlier this summer with a Starlight member and speak to a child life specialist over there in their playroom at this state-of-the-art facility. And it looked just so much like so many of the scenes from that. Gosh dang. From that video. Thank you head on for a $50 donation to Starlight Children's Foundation, which, by the way, got doubled thanks to Robot Wizards, to Jagan Appreciation Society's 2x match. What a way to start the day.
Another one.
I mean, it's not really a start of the day. It's like, I guess, start the stream, and to be accurate with it. Maybe for some of you, it's the start of the day. You know, world is round, unlike the Death Star. I hope you all are doing well. Let me get some hellos specifically out to folks who've shown up in the Twitch chat. We got Bruce Waynes, Lectron, Radioactive, Nihal, Primus, Aaron, Metalhead, Bob, Austin, Owned by Cat, Robot Wizard Actual, and there's Head On, Canada Christopher, Dining Socks. Dining Sock Singular. Dining Sock Singular. How's it going? And Jay over on the YouTube side as well. And welcome any YouTube viewers. All right, cool. Got this going. Looks like everything's all right. This should be a relatively easygoing build today. Should be able to get this done in this one stream. It's the Mattel Brick Shop Corvette Grand Sport. Don't know the exact year of this one in particular, but I'll have to look that up for the review. It has two slightly different variations for how you can build it. Street-ish, or a little bit more race-ish. Thank you, Aaron, for a $20 donation, which literally sponsors 20 hours of play on Starlight gaming stations or in their VR experiences that they bring out to these hospitals.
Double up,
Neo Illusions, the Chief also got the double right out the gate. Lando, welcome.
double up,
That's a double. Come on. This is. This is a good day.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
This is a good day. We got a double. We got $70 times 2 raised for charity. $140 raised for charity. We're at $1,200 out of a goal of $1,600. If we can get to $1,600, that literally sponsors one of these to be placed at yet another children's hospital. And these little gaming station, you saw it being used by one of those. No, not one. You saw it being used by several of those kids in that that video that played at the beginning of the stream. One of those will last for at least 7 years. They have full warranty support from Nintendo, and they bring a whole lot of joy to a whole lot of kids. We're talking thousands of different kids, not thousands of individual uses, but thousands of different kids served over the lifetime of one of those single machines. Fantastic. Joel, thank you. Could not have done it without the music. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody in that outpouring of kindness that folks did there. Master Builder, did I catch you? Well then, let me see about building this thing. Look at that. I got the picture there and everything. I'm prepared. I'm not early, but I'm prepared. And we're getting it done. We do still have a 2 times donation match that is active through Sunday, and I'm waiting for it to cycle back. Oh, well, it's got like $30, $32 remaining on it. So I think we can do it. And the goal will not be changed if by any chance we're able to hit it, which will be by the end of next week. Hope everyone is doing well. I wasn't originally planning on getting this, but I heard that its build is difficult and has some weirdness in it, so I had to check it out for myself.
I believe in a sign of Jae-gun Jang. We'll hit it.
Yeah, I agree with that. 555J, thank you for a $22.30 donation to Starlight Children's Foundation to take us to 125550. But moments after that, technically at the exact same time, to the point where the computer couldn't even figure out which was first, Selfless Sith came through with an additional $250 donation match, which takes us to a 3 times match. So a $10 donation over the next 5 days will turn into 30. A $10 donation will almost sponsor an entire long-term use, super nice, super high quality, comfortable, happy printed individual hospital gown, or a big old delivery of toys, or 30 hours on gaming stations or in VR experiences with just $10, thanks to the kindness of Robot Wizard and the Jagan Appreciation Society and his Selfless Sith. Although the first part of that match is almost used up. It's almost used up. We're so close. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. And with that, oh my gosh. With that, the first match is completed. 555J just did it. A $10 donation. Wait. Oh, there's so many things. There's so many things going on. $10 donation. A portion of that got tripled and a portion of it got doubled. 555J, thank you for completing the match. We're back at a 2 times match now. And thank you, Jagan Ambassador Network, for your incredibly generous support of the cause. $314 matched, just like that. Thank you so much. Holy heck. Been a surprisingly good day for you? Good. Glad to hear it, Master Builder. Glad to hear it. Super shocked that your local Walmart had nearly all the Mattel sets. Good. I'm most excited to see the Zurimax Sushi series on the shelf. Right on. PBS Raptor, welcome. Tim A, welcome. Had an issue fitting the engine. Not sure if it was bent bricks, or a mistake, okay, or structural. All right. Well, I was told that the Acura engine wouldn't fit. I was also told that the Acura NSX engine would not fit into the engine compartment. I did not have a problem with that. We'll see how this one goes. Shrimp tempura had to be built immediately. That makes me hungry, honestly. I have not had shrimp tempura in forever. Dang. Scorpex, welcome back. Oh, this is no, it's not the underside. There's no way. Lando, the $20 donation, that just got doubled. That just got doubled. That itself, with the doubling, will sponsor one of those hospital gowns like you see in the upper right hand corner. But the kid in the upper middle is also wearing one of those. You can see how they have different colors and different prints that are available, and the kids themselves or the parents can choose those to make their experience of inpatient care just a little bit more personalized, just a little bit more happy, a little bit more normal and comfortable too. Thank you very much, Lando. Thank you, everybody, for your support for this cause. Some have had issues with misprinted blue parts that don't line up. Okay. We'll see how this one works out. 11. Yesterday we got a 12. Today we got an 11. Are we just going to end up going right down the line? It's a pretty good roll. So close. So close, but so close. No, so far away. That was just so close. Call it 11.5. All right. All right, that's fair. That's fair. You have the right. You know what 11.5 means? I don't think I do. I got 3 hours of sleep last night. I'm not gonna be able to figure it out. 8 types of masonry bricks. Oh, 7 types of masonry bricks, 8 types of foliage. 6 boxes. Dang. Excellent. Good. Good. The good stuff. That's bigger than you think when you order them. If you're talking about Lumi bricks, definitely.
Wow.
There's the 0.5. Huh? Oh, God. What? Ugh. I keep forgetting about the one at the end because for the longest time it didn't work. Thank you, Robot Wizard. Alrighty then. Dude.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Thank you. God. Thank you, Head On. I appreciate it. Still need to do my panda thing. Or 2. I haven't even kept up with the VO updates and stuff. Used Suno and Firefly in last night's video, the one about the 2 observatory telescopes. Oh, this was not ready yet. It's actually easier if you do it after the fact, huh? Thank you for joining as a channel member. Is it Justice? Or should I pronounce it differently than that? Depends on where you're from. Feel free to correct my pronunciation. No pressure though, but thank you very much for the support. Again, on the YouTube side, sorry that I do have to run member only chat.
Yes! Yeah! Oh, yeah!
You just did that. You just did that. Thank you, Mary, and you're welcome. Ironclad, thank you. It was a coincidence. Sure. Yes, it was a... coincidence. Thank you, quote unquote, Mark Morrison, for donating $220 of your own money, your own hard-earned cash. Or should I say, additional hard-earned cash to Starlight Children's Foundation to help bring more smiles and faster healing and normalcy to kids who are going through some really tough times and long-term medical care. Also completing the match and completing the entire goal. Well, I cannot thank you guys enough. I don't know what to say. My entire week has been made now. Maybe a couple of weeks since you've gone beyond anything that I could possibly have asked for to be able to accomplish for this cause. And yeah, I'm very thankful for you guys. Fishy Salmon, welcome. I haven't had a chance to do my thoughts video about it. There are a bunch of new Lumi Bricks and Fantasy sets to look at. A bunch, not just that one. It's overwhelming. And Wayne's World, thank you for using your Prime subscription on Twitch. Takes just $2.50 out of Jeff Bezos's pockets. Sends them over in this general direction. he doesn't need him as much. He doesn't need those $2.50 quite as much. So thank you. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Heminate, welcome back. That's weird. Blubber blub blub. Thank you for continuing your Prime as well. I hope you're doing well. Oh, that's that classic. What was it called? Was it Spec Ops Blue? I feel like there's something with us. I feel like there was a C in the name. Haven't seen that in a long time. Watch, this is 2013. Why would you do that to yourself? That doesn't even make sense. Limited yourself to only collecting the Cyberpunk Lumibricks? Gotcha. It's still a fair bit, and more to come. I hope they continue to improve that series as well. I don't know what they're going to do with the train. Feels like a little bit of a tease. It's not like they're going to build out a whole train system. Tracks and everything. But Bezos needs to save for his next mega yacht. needs to drain the English Channel to drive it across. It's not cheap. Pass on the bus. I mean, if you're gonna pass on one, that's a good choice. I think it wasn't a great set. It's cool and all, but I think Lumi generally doesn't do particularly well with their smallest, least expensive sets because their profit margins are just so low. Also, I don't think their designers are quite that good yet at the really complex small builds and the trickery that's needed to pull off a really good, really small, construction. They have the parts available. But it takes a lot of skill to do that. Speed Champions level of design. Neo Illusions. I appreciate it. Thank you for continuing your Prime. That's a lot of primes. Is Aaron still here? I saw you had a question, sorry, but a lot of things happened. The new excuses are jokes only. New excuses are, I need to test it. I tested it with 2 cameras, but I need to test 2 of the handheld cameras and 2 of the standing cameras. I need to use higher quality USB cables. They should have mentioned Monster, but they didn't. It was an opportunity right there. Just the funny stuff. No. People are joking now. People are being completely cool about it. The people who are commenting are the cool people. Yeah, the folks with a sense of humor and the folks who didn't have any doubts in the first place because they were able to use their eyes and see exactly what was going on anyway. The doubters are silent. 2 white walls. I think I saw a comment about that. Or something to that effect. Yeah, it was the paint. I need to test a different paint. Came for the entertainment. Not learning, very disappointed. But okay, well, I mean, you just watch the first few minutes. Texture makes all the difference. It does. It really does. Yeah, it got a little bit long in the tooth towards the end and lost its punch. But for something that, you know, was done with no scripting and with pretty severe sleep deprivation, I'm satisfied. It's fine. Had to do clickbait. Had to do clickbait title. It was a must. Only used for Prime delivery. Yeah, no, you think. Oh, thank you, Neo. Thank you, Neo. I mean, you did pay for that already, and you do pay for that. So it is something that is worth using somewhere. You don't have to use it here, but use it somewhere. Help somebody out. Building the Challenger right now. I feel like that one is underappreciated. Really needs A-pillars to be printed on, but the build is good. Bob, is that your clickbait thumbnail face? Western Train and Bricklink one? No, I did not buy the Bricklink one. I had Bricklink designer program sets are way too rich for my blood. Way too rich for my blood. Plus those get reviewed by the marketing network, the sponsored reviewers, before they're even available to buy, before they're even up, much less before they, you know, ship, before you're able to even put your money up for those. So those get, because, you know, they've got to try to sell as many of those as possible. So those get the super land treatment. Viewership left for the rest of the internet is very low with those. Work calls. All right, Joel. Thank you for stopping in while you could, though. Hope things go smoothly.
Hello there.
Someplace I used the wrong dark gray, I think, maybe? Yeah, I think I used the wrong dark gray somewhere already, but that's okay. I'm just gonna live with it. Wait, this goes this way. No. Doesn't seem to have a purpose in this set. I think it's just to get the darker gray. That's my guess. Unless there's like a, I don't know. I don't know the interior texture of this. For the ground, there's one particular texture that I think could make sense, but not for the rest. I think they might have just been going for the specific shade. They have the dark gray and they want to go darker still. And the only darker gray that they had was glittery. Just replace the projector with a 1,000,000,000 laser. Strapped to its head. Welcome, Wandering Mech. I think this would be cheaper than normal ones, given their limited production and inability to introduce new parts, prints, or stickers. Nope, other way around. Limited production means more cost per each. The real light was inside you all along. I think they need to do the M3 GTR from 2002. Wow, okay, very specific. If you're staying with Beamers, how about an M1? How about an E30? Crack a joke. Like this Corvette driving to an observatory too soon? No, it's all right. Unleash the floodgates. The power has been taken away from the observatory. Not that it used much in the first place, because it's a pretty weak LED, you know. Ah, crap. I didn't think about that.
When streamers are this tired, it's not about getting them to say anything. It's about, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh
my god! Oh my god! Good evening to you, Jang.
He did that for the E30. I mean, top 10 Bentley coupe that's in the... Just a tiny, tiny little bit of the video. Thank you, Robot Wizard. You mad lad. They can license Tom's Charger. They can do the most wanted BMW.
You're welcome.
For some reason, I have a couple extra. Why do I have a couple extra? Oh, they should have been here. They did the S2000. They did the R32. It's supposed to be R34, but it looks like R32. Oh, wow. Thank you, Wandering Mech. Okay, this is done up to this point. Time for bags 3 and 4 to be opened. Why again?
Oh my god! Again? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Emotional damage! Do not clip that! Another one.
Why another one?
Oh my god! Good evening to you, chat.
You know, the viewers on YouTube are completely confused. I have no idea what's going on. Probably a fair number of them think that these are ads. Won't you be kind to the YouTube viewers? Just saw another ad for Fred. Justice, again, thank you for the support. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out as well. And have a good evening. Good night, sleep.
Bruh.
I cannot guarantee that I'll have
Jang is that
the review of this up tonight, but soon. The Lumibrix medieval
Sup,
set
YouTube?
needs to be.
How's it going?
That is the jankiest
I'm Robot
it
Wizard
gets,
9000. Jank's trusty, completely not a troll, lovable AI assistant.
Covered. Thanks. Definitely sounds not trolly at all. I believe that. After all, I did hear it on the internet, so you know it's true. I was trying to make you buy a goat. Hey, goat recognize goat.
Wandering Mech 87B asked me, how can you know when a mysterious robotic wizard speaks the truth? Or are they just always trustworthy? In a galaxy full of deception, trust in a robotic wizard is as fickle as a wump rat on Tatooine. While they can be wise and calculating, even the most metallic minds can malfunction. Trust is earned, not given, even if the circuits insist otherwise. Proceed with caution, young Padawan.
Okay. A non-trolly response. A worthy response. Not bad, not bad. Thank you, Wandering Meg. And thank you, Admiral Yularen, for taking the assignment seriously. Robot Wizard. Bad. Bad. Andrew, you talking about Admiral Yularen?
Wandering Mech, please report to the pod bay. Bring Admiral Yularen with you.
Wow. Wow.
I am a robot.
You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
I'm here for it, head on. I'm here for it. I'm with you. I feel it. Robot good, wizard bad. Freed, welcome back. Car looks good. I hope so. I hope so. We'll see how it comes together. I've heard some questionable things about it, about its build. Hopefully the projector headlamps on this one will at least work as advertised. Sets are a bit pricey. Oh, are they? Over here they're not, but I didn't realize that they were overpriced in Europe. For the longest time, you could not get Mega stuff in outside of North America because sales had gone down so much they just stopped exporting them. Crispy. Convertible replica version of this at a car show. Nice. Yesterday, wow. These are not what I was expecting at all. They use the anti-stud 2/3 brick piece to accommodate this sort of studs on the side construction. That almost seems unnecessary to me. Could have just kept it going straight, I think. But hey, whatever works. Haven't seen the Chevy truck available. Who had the Chevy truck? Was it Target? Was it a Target exclusive? Say no, chat. Say no. Only way to win is not to play. The Blue Mercedes? Yeah, I reviewed it. Reviewed it as soon as it arrived. Pre-ordered it as soon as it became available to pre-order and reviewed it as soon as it arrived. Well, built it as soon as it arrived and then reviewed it as soon as it was built. Okay, this is wild. This is a piece that I've never ever... I don't know. This is just... I've never seen this. Hard to come by. Gotcha. I've never seen this done. Chevy truck, the only one we haven't seen in stores in Canada. And the 300 SL. Spicy! Look, there's a print inside the stud. Look. A print inside the stud.
Feast mode activated. Hashtag hungry.
Why no? Why no? Now let's talk about Death Star stickers again. Come on. That's just unfair. Lego is a small family company, all right? All the decorations are hand painted by Grandma Christensen in her hut in the field in the middle of the Danish farm. Okay, she can only do so much. It's unreasonable to ask her to paint that many bricks. Busy making stickers. Gingerbread, AT-AT, your favorite. Gonna see the Mona Lisa in your toast. Didn't say no in the description. Oh, it just says yelling cat. Okay. Fjord Seofiest. Seofiest. She's busy thinking the Death Star is flat. She's busy making the Death Star flat. She has to iron that out. The Death Star is not flat. Everybody knows that. But to make it fit through her door, she has to iron every single one by hand. With an iron, it's an actual chunk of iron with a handle on it. I don't even know what this piece is. I'm not familiar with it. Flat Death Star theory, yep. One slice at a time.
You leave Bedstmore out of this jam. She's just a sweet little old lady, and we don't need you exposing our production secrets like that.
Is that Danish for, oh no, I did it the wrong way. For grandma? Gotcha. Okay, there we go. Makes for interesting texture, interesting shape. You don't see in brick-based stuff very frequently. Something of that size and rounded. Wow, all that just to be barely peeking out when it's done, because these come through. Hey, hey. All right, you can chew on the box, just don't chew on the card. Just do not chew on the card. The box is fine, it's just cardboard. I gotta betray the family's trust. They've done that themselves. All right, here comes some more prints, just to dunk on Lego. Why? This... just hanging out upside down. Yep. Think of the children. Wait, are we doing Robert Miles here? Whatever happened to Robert Miles anyway? Kurt's side down. Kurt's side seats. Kurt's angle is 180 degrees from what you would expect. They should give us the option to scale the voice when you scale the image. So you should be able to do like a tiny voice feast mode activated. Redeem. If you make the image really small, yeah. Let's go and Triceratops. They're not identical to Lego. In my opinion, they're fine. Not everybody will agree. Depends on how particular you are. I've been reviewing Mega stuff for 11 years now. Covered like 4 or 5
They call this
sets.
cinema.
I didn't even see where that was. Where was it? Oh, that's sad, Bob. Sorry about that.
I understand nothing.
Suplex into the concrete glass. Have I done it again? I feel like I've done it again. I have a spare 2x2. Why do I have a spare 2x2? Why am I like this? That's why. Right there. That is why. That's the answer. You can't even see the brain, though. It's the most important part. Nope, that's there. That's there. Where did this 2x2 go? Where should it? Wait, I don't see it. Going back through the instructions, should be one there, one there. Those are confirmed. Oh. Nope, those are there. That's all of them. That's it. Okay, it's literally an extra piece. All right. Never mind. You're messing with me. Didn't know exactly where it would go. It's all right.
Are you crazy?
I mean, there have been rumors. All right, 5 and 6. Welcome, Sassy Cow.
I am the Senate.
Chicos, good evening to you. Shows a lot of white on the inside. I don't know about that. Makes the B-pillar look super thick from behind.
It's a fake.
No, it's not. It's real Mega. Lego is a fake. They're the original Lego fake. All right.
No. No.
You can't, Christopher.
No. No.
Elgo, your favorite. Yeah, I need to get some Elgo bricks. I really need to. Or at least the package. The cardboard tube package. Or was it tin? I'm guessing this doesn't go here. Oh, does it? Elgo. There is that as well. Can you use Elgo to print knockoffs of Elgo bricks? Good evening. LB makes stuff. Build, I mean, I've only got this much done. Interesting parts back here. Otherwise, you know, it's not a whole lot to talk about as yet. It's just going together. Not much to see here. Canaj. Sounds fake to me.
I will upvote
Makes
that.
stuff sounds fake to me. We'll finish this set today? Definitely. Unless something goes terribly wrong. This should be finished without any questions. Only spent a few hours calibrating build plate, fine-tuning, exposure. Oh, so you have an Elgo, I see. Sounds like you've had a lot of fun with it. Reminds me. Well, it doesn't remind me. I've been reminded of it very, very frequently. But yes, I need to get back to working on my printer. Fun. No, 3D printing is super easy. Barely an inconvenience. I saw it on TikTok. Prefer cars or buildings? I prefer the build experience of buildings, but the end result of cars. I like building buildings because there's a lot of studs on top and a lot of progress. It just feels like I'm moving forward. Whereas with cars, you know, they can be relatively complex, but small, dense. But I do like cars. Is that a scratch? There it is. And I didn't attach this properly. Good starter 3D printer. Anybody have a good answer to that? Not just a random answer, not just a, well, what I have is,
Use
or
your
a,
hand.
I heard on the internet, but a fully, deeply well-informed answer to that. I want this set to compare it to the Cobra. No idea if it's the same scale. This one's smaller. This one's definitely smaller scale. It represents a slightly larger car, but definitely smaller scale. If you put the two next to each other, they would not look like they belonged in the same scene. I did not, Neo. I did not. Very expensive, very niche. Cars more repetitive because you've gotten so many. What year? Yeah, I need to figure that out. I don't know my individual vet years, and they don't say on the box. Sure, Corvette, where does this particular one stand? Probably upper B tier, lower A tier. Yeah, like 67 or something like that. Go with bamboo, because they're designed to work out of the box and continue working. Don't know of a good starter for resin. Hey, Gears is the bamboo of the resin world. 1,000 plus. Wow. I have not heard of that brand before. Are they pretty well established? Trilogy without going off influencers. Thank you for the lurk. Done commercial stuff for years. Okay. Dental printers. Oh, okay. Branching hobbies. Gotcha. All right. They do know their stuff. Hey, Brooke Hiker. How's it going? Yeah, you just print your own. Do your own dental implants. Do your own orthotics. That sounds like a good idea. Orthodontics, sorry, orthodontics.
Hello there.
Just works instead of having to guess. Send the job directly to it. It knows how long, what temperature based on the model and resin used. Wow, okay, nice. Novasort, welcome. Feeling more human, good. Glad for that. Glad that the corned beef is passing. Yeah, I thought that was funny when I saw your, Vince, I saw your message about what if one day there will be AI influencers? What then? I'm like, yeah. Slept a lot. That's good. That's good. That's healthy. I mean, because you needed that anyway. You were way behind on that anyway. Add-on for the printer. This air compressor pushes compressed air into a special version of the film on the resin tank. Allows for each layer to separate from the film. The lower risk of shifting. Greatly improves precision and quality of prints. Huh. Huh. Sounds interesting. Don't think I understand it. Don't think I understand it well enough. Eros, thank you for the resubscription. Using your Prime. Most influencers you see feel like AI? Exactly. That's one of the big points that I've been falling back on confidently when people are like, AI, bad. Have you seen most content today? The vast majority of content made by humans might as well be made by AI. Like, it's not quality stuff at all. Not even a little bit. Daily reminder aspic is a thing. Probably use AI scripts. That's true. That's true. Increasingly, yes. Human talking head reading material spat out by AI. That's probably better than what they would have written themselves. and get the Bismarck, that's worth it. Especially if you like the source material, yeah. Kobe's ships are nice. They are nice. It's up to the build plates to pull the layer that was just cured off the film. Bring it back up with the rest of the model. There's a lot of chance for things to go wrong. The latest layer sticks to the film. Remodel has section zones require more force to separate from the film. Yeah, I don't understand the film. I don't understand. I will need to look up videos to understand what that is, because in my head, resin printing is just tank of fluid, you know, a UV, basically a phone in a tank of fluid, and it moves up, and it moves up, and it moves up, and it moves up, and it prints, and it moves up. But that's just me. That's just on me. I just need to learn it. It's not on you to try to teach me in Twitch chat how resin printing works. I've just never learned it, and that's 100% my bad. The Yamato was awesome. Yeah. Ropa. Goes over top. Never knew it before we got one. And it didn't work out of the box. Oh no. Bismarck, Iowa, Yamato. Sounds like Atchison, Topeka, and the Santa Fe to me. This shaping is coming together well, very well. Still planning on getting it. Need more train time. That's dirty right there. Aaron, have you been lacking in downtime in general, or just specifically the train time? Death Rooster, it's just Mega Constructs by another name. Yet another name. It's literally them. Izakaya should arrive today. I always wanted a Cyberpunk Japanese theme set, and then you picked a good one. Better than the apartments, in my opinion. Downtime in general. Gotcha. Enjoy the caddy. The result, tough toy feel. I need to review the caddy since I built that a little while ago. Train table, overflow mock workspace thing. Lurk for dinner. All right. Thank you for lurk. Enjoy your dinner. Excuse me. Week off, nice. Busy summer travel. Gotcha. Go bricks are industrial slop compared to Lego's top quality sewer downpipe material. The what? Real sassy cow? What are you? What? The what? The what? Robot Wizard. Wow. Oh yeah, it is starting to get a little bit late already. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the tremendous outpouring of kindness and generosity for Starlight.
Thank you, Jay.
Again. Got the Nigel Mansell, the Nigel Mansell, the McLaren, and some speed champs to work on. We're gonna get some extra rear tires for the McLaren. Or I guess all tires since they have the prints. Okay, bags 6 and 8. Sorry, that's not gonna work at all. What even is that? Oh, just one. Thought there was a missing comma. Seven and 8. Cow barn. Is that a new one? I cannot keep track. Not only are they releasing things on a very regular basis, but the leaks and rumors and unveilings are happening on like 10 different platforms and in 10 different ways. They're the ones that show up on AFOBrick or AFOBrick. They're the ones that show up on Reddit, on Facebook. There are way too many vectors for new stuff. So if it's new, I might not have seen it yet, but definitely farm stuff is lower priority for me and my viewers. You remember when Mega was Mega Constructs? Remember when Mega Constructs was Mega Blocks? But wait, Mega Blocks still exists. Very confusing. All right, next part of the build. This isn't working well. Mega Blocks for toddlers? Yes, after they went with Mega Constructs, Mega Blocks was kept for the Duplo and Quadro sized bricks. No, you're not confusing it. They were confusing. They were originally mega blocks, 2 words, mega blocks. And then they became mega constructs, but spun off the mega blocks name for their younger kid products. And then they became mega, just mega, but also kept mega blocks. So it's mega and mega blocks. But I think the mega block stuff is transitioning to mega. And then I think this is right. Then they decided to switch to Mattel Brick Shop. But according to that one sponsored ambassador, Mega is very much alive and Mattel Brick Shop is not replacing it. Even though that's a completely illogical thing to even suggest. A lot of people ate it up because they're an ambassador. They know the facts. And here we are with Mattel Brick Shop stuff with Mega Constructs parts that have all been rebranded on the bricks themselves. Every single one has been rebranded to just Mattel. Trunk of the car not being completely fixed? You mean that right there? That little bit of movement? Is that what you're asking about? It's at an angle. It's on a hinge. It's at a weird angle. Doesn't surprise me at all. It's not an uncommon thing. Doesn't, yeah. Seems normal to me. Visual Louis page now. Yeah, it's just a constant flow of stuff. The next video, hopefully tonight, that I do covering Lumi and or fantasy reveals, I'll go to 3 different sites and just cover a bunch of stuff. It's just, try to get some of it out of the way rather than doing one set at a time. In the 90s, Mega Bloks had issues holding together. That was all the way up to the 2010s. It was 2013, 2014. That's when they finally got it together. Up until then, yep. Yeah, the early Halo stuff was very inconsistent. A lot of it did not stay together. This is looking wrong. Did I put those in the wrong place? Did I put these beams in the wrong place? Like 20 hours ago? Ah. Folks, sleep deprivation combined with the distractions of streaming to 2 platforms at once do not go together well at all.
That's unfortunate.
Not at all. God. Just embarrassing. I always wondered why it was BLOKS instead of BLOX. Doesn't matter, right? It's the choice. Seats. I need to make seats. Ooh, that's right. What are blue bricks? There. There's a blue brick. Are you happy? You satisfied? Are you not entertained? Is this not what you're here for? Why did you have to bring that up, Aaron? Now we're going to talk about blue bricks for the next 10 minutes. Hallo from Deutschland. Have you heard of blue bricks? Thank you, Same Robot. That was fun. I've had a week or twice a month revealed days. Yes, yes. But hey, with the way that LumiBricks listens to feedback, we could probably get them to change that if we made a big deal out of it. I don't think it needs to be made that big of a deal, but you know, it's not really their problem. The red bricks you have to worry about. Yellow bricks? I mean, YOLO Park could do a brick sub brand. They already do injection molding in ABS. You'd have YOLO bricks. It's close enough, right? That single toy shown pretty well on the ceiling. Can be done to some degree. Probably doesn't make sense to invest for that one set. I mean, what they have is, it's fine. You know, it's a perfectly fine little gimmick. If you turn out all the lights and you let your eyes adjust, it looks pretty cool. And by all the lights, I mean all the lights, including the lights in the set itself. And just run the projector. It's pretty cool. Or if you leave the lights in the set on and just don't look at them and only look at the ceiling, you know, eventually it'll start to, your eyes will adjust enough, depending upon how strong your eyes are. With night vision, you should be able to get a pretty good look. So I think it's cool. I wish they had done better art. They had gone more realistic with the art, you know, for the projections and the little earth as well. I would like that better, but yeah, they just need to not show stuff in a unrealistic light in their marketing materials. Somebody got sassy with me about the print on the Earth globe. I was just like, nah, forget this. I'm exiting this. Your comment will stay in moderation limbo forever. Pops, welcome back. Thank you for stopping in. Hope you're having a good evening. Lens goes a long way. It's mostly just the sheer amount of light that can be projected through a single LED with no cooling, embedded into an insulated plastic build that's not going to radiate heat, and powered by 2 watch batteries. There's only so much that you can do within those constraints. There's only so much you can do. And what they did is fine, all things considered. I think. An overall improvement, overall review of their graphic design. They label everything, yeah. Cowboy Ranch, yes. Front, back. Surprised they don't label the lights. Light, 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 light. Underappreciate how they can reverse physics and turn a telescope into a projector. Next set is going to prove the speed of light can be broken easily. Well, I mean, they've got a set coming up that has an infinity mirror in it. A brick set that has an infinity mirror. They just don't stop. They just don't stop breaking things. Just taking expectations and completely ignoring them. Pretending expectation doesn't exist. Look like if you used a flashlight. Yeah, I mean, you need a little flashlight, a little pen light. It would be great. Special secret cargo area with gold. Just about. Yeah, and typefaces. Some bunch of period inappropriate typefaces they use. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. But yeah, little things. They're doing great. They're doing great. Did they retire? Yeah, they don't make stuff forever. They've been retiring some of their older stuff. Thank goodness. Because some of their older stuff has stickers, and it's very annoying to have to explain to people, don't get anything with set number lower than F9030 because it might have stickers. So if expectation from all that you've heard from all of us Lumibrix fans is that they don't use stickers, and then you buy one of their oldest sets because they're still available, you're going to be very disappointed. Welcome, Warren. Thank you. I had fun with that. Lego started phasing out their light brick? I don't think so. No. I think they're actually going to be doing more light and electronics integration in the next year. They're going to be kind of taking this sort of idea and expanding upon it, bringing it more to standard bricks and minifigs. How's the 3D printing? Still find it off-putting? Open to having your mind expanded. It's just different. It's very different. I'm generally not fundamentally opposed to things that are different. I don't like the texture, the surface texture on it, but the idea that they are trying and they've actually integrated studs with it, that's important to me. If they were to do just more stuff that has no connection to the system at all, that wouldn't make sense. But if they start doing more stuff, more of that SLS printed stuff with studs and anti-studs, it'll be interesting to see what they end up doing with it. Upload their own sounds, something they said was a great idea. Try to implement in the future. Dang. There was shorter shelf life. No people want to resell, so they bump the price up. Nah, I don't think so. Lego does not factor aftermarket into their business, as far as I've seen, at all. They retire stuff because it's not selling well enough anymore. It's really simple from what I've seen. No conspiracy. No secret evil plan, as far as I've seen. Sideways, interesting. Okay, that works. And has the right spacing there. Cool. This way, yes. That's it. The white pieces are whiter than these white pieces are whiter than Lego. Possibly even slightly bluish, but I think it's mostly white. Lego's white is more yellowish than this. These are a little bit more translucent though. They do let a little bit more light through them than Lego. And then add to that the fact that Lego is actively in the process of changing their white presently. Which was really, really entertaining when somebody came through on YouTube and said, actually, Jang, there isn't any inconsistency in the Lego white. It's just a new white. I was like, okay, this white is not the same as this white. I was like, actually, Jang, there's no inconsistency. It's just a new white. One of those is the old white and one is the new white. So you're saying it's inconsistent then? It's a running production change to their formula. It would be nice if it's less less tanning prone. Be nice if it actually stays white for once. Could it be possible? Have they fixed that problem? No. No difficulties or concerns with set so far? Nah. No issues. As you can see, I'm just slowly going along building it. Just putting the pieces together. Pretty chill. As you can see. It's funny, of all the stuff that we know is coming out, I'm most interested in the fantasy electronic stuff. I have 2 sets on pre-order from Amazon that have their new electronics that they've barely even advertised the electronics in them. Feels like they're doing a very poor job of hyping it up. But I guess it's better to underpromise, overdeliver. Underpromise, let actual buyers do the whole word of mouth thing and tell others, you know, what the stuff is really like, what the products are really like. It's a lot better than overselling, that's for sure. Or, yeah. There. Oh, that's dark blue. Right there is very, sorry, dark gray is very blue. Oh, actually, that might be intentional. It actually might be that covert ops. Or spec ops, we forget. Blue. It's like a slate. This and the Icons Camaro. This is 1/16. The Icon sets right now are 1/11 approximately. They do not look good next to one another. Compared to the previous Creator stuff was like 1/14. Those look more compatible with these. The old Creator Expert, like the F40. And the small Technic licensed cars are 1/14 as well, I believe. Like the Bolide and the Senna. looks right. Can do this correctly the first time. I messed it up on the NSX the first time. Didn't realize these were not symmetrical. And there. £45, 50 US. Was that for this one here? It's £45. Yeah. I'll really have to look at look up some pictures of real Grand Sports in different levels of prep to see if they do have if any of them do have a textured interior. That durable, high friction material that has a little bit of sparkle to it. I doubt it, but I think it's just the color that we're going for. Yeah, 45 pounds doesn't feel too bad, especially relative to Lego, especially for the amount of stuff. You know, and you do get some metal parts. These are metal. I think they do bespoke tires for each car too. And the little Hot Wheels, it's a regular Hot Wheels. Plastic chassis. No, metal chassis, I think. I don't know what grade this is or anything. UK usually gets screwed on conversion rates. Indeed, yeah. I've seen that. These are perfect for building engines. Perfect piece. Very compact to get that V angle. That Hot Wheel's not worth as much as the one in the 300 SL? Correct. Yep. Yeah, 300 SL one, I believe, is red line level with opening doors and detailed interior. That really does go in between there. Couple pounds. Just, do you think it's just basic level? It's not the cheapest, right? The cheapest ones have the plastic chassis, like the one in the NSX has a plastic chassis. This one at least has a, I believe. No, it's a little hard to tell. As far as I can tell, it's. I think it's a metal chassis. I think. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I don't know. Sounded kind of plastic. It just doesn't feel plastic. There is a steering wheel in there. Oh, these are printed. The wheels are used on that one, only used in their silver series, which is a step up from basic. Okay, a step below gold premium with rubber tires and metal base. Some silver series get metal base, I think, as well. Thank you for sharing that. Interesting. Wait, the printed one only goes on the left bank. Silver Series also tends to get full tempo decals. So what are the average price ranges for these? For mainline, silver, and gold. What's the relative difference in terms of damage? Hey, John, yours not bad? Oh. Sorry to hear that. That's a pretty decent little block. Does make the steering kind of tight though. Oh, there we go. Got it loosened up. Canadian is $2 Canadian for mainline. Yep. 5 silver. Okay. 8 to 9 premium. Okay. Not a huge difference. Definitely adds up, but appreciate that. Puts it into perspective. Huge being very relative. This on first. The blue has slight bubbling. Excuse me. Silver on the rims is chipped away. Oh. You might be able to get a replacement. Maybe. $11.12. Technically it goes up to 15, but bag 13 is unbelievable. Well, it's very small. It's one bag after this. For one set. Sorry. There we go. This is right. Oh, there's some funky masked printed parts coming up. Interesting. As for door handles. Wait, is this a door that I'm building now? Or hood? About to find out. Good evening, JC Gold. How are you doing? One side, just one side. Yep. What's up, Jack? Doing well? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Got one more set of bags after this to finish this build. Another one down. Where are you at? One of the best pieces that Lego refuses to make. Such a lovely, 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 beautiful thing. Such a game changer. They even make it. They even make it open. You can even use it with bars. So good. So fundamental to the system in modern age. Aaron, you putting your game down? A little bit of that. It's 800 of them in each color, right? Sword and sorcerer. Welcome back. So many good moments to use as Twitch redeems. I wish I had more time to do more with that, but I did have fun with it. Could have shortened up the second half, but again, had fun with it. Didn't need to put any more effort into it. It turned out okay. It did its job.
Yes!
What if Lego finally adopts that piece, but they color lock it? They make it bright green only. That would be such a Lego move. God. That would be so bad. Bright green for a 1x1. If they did a 1x2, it would be yellow. If they make a black or a gray, and it's only available in the next UCS set after the Death Star. For like a year. Coral, yeah. Oh, no, the 1x2 that I said would be yellow. What if it was vibrant yellow? The highlighter color. Yeah, everybody's exclamation mark favorite. Highlighter yellow. Totally non-controversial. Universally loved. Yes. Yes. That would be delicious. Let's see them do those brackets. Nah, you can't do those brackets. You know why? Because they break. They totally break. I mean, just look at it. Just look at the pieces. All of them, on all the ones that I've used on this set, are already broken. Because I mean, just look at that. There's no way that that's not going to break as soon as you touch it. As soon as you plug the parts together, it's just going to shatter. It's impossible. It's already broken. The only reason that you don't see it is because you don't have the camera magic. Camera magic converter. A downloadable DLC plugin for your device. Okay, the masking on this one is not perfect. Schrodinger's brackets. Masking on that piece right there is not perfect right there. This one's great. This one not so much. But still, the attempt is very valiant. Not many companies are going to even try that. But yeah, that one just needs a little tidying up. I will leave it like this though for now. Angled snot they also have. Inverted angled snot. More prints. Not a good match between those blues. That's weird. Should be the same ink on the same plastic, but one of these things is not like the other. Two different batches of ink. I have to call that out. 45-degree downward snot rocket. Yes, yes. Oh, mama. Welcome back. Love the observatory vid. Excellent. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, Arity Cam Wife. Yep, they need to do better. Definitely need to do better. Yes, this is the same scale as the NSX, indeed. This is 1/16. officially. Texture, the difference in texture is not that. It's not that noticeable until you really, really, really get in close. I don't think that's that big of a deal, personally. Color, though. Spirit, good evening. Go to the edge. And that should be all the way in. Hopefully they'll do a bunch at this scale. Though I personally prefer the big 12 scale. This is much more accessible. You know, less than half the price. Feels kind of good. Lumi released a statement about their error with the projector. What? What? Oh God, this is scary. What did they say? What did they say? And where did they release this statement? Holding and watching Twitch. All right. Demand a Miata. Power Brick has done a Miata in Speed Champion scale. If that matters. If that counts. What? I'm scary. I'm scared. I'm scared. What? All right. I mean, yeah, that's all. It's just about the advertisement. Right on. Thank you for sharing that. Mr. Brick Hiker, Vince, White Squirrel, Bricks, Blocks, Books, et al, et al. I don't think they corrected the marketing material quite well enough, but including like the disclaimer is a really important big thing. As small as it is, like that is pretty important. And then they also showed an actual image of a projection now with a little bit of blurriness. I still doesn't seem quite right given that they're showing an AI generated model who is fully lit in that environment. Like it's not accurate, but it's a lot better. Yeah. I wasn't making a big deal about it in the first place. It's just viewers came around and were like, actually, Jang, no, they're perfect. The problem is you. Should be cautious about what we're showing. Yeah, thankful the community points us out, provides a good chance to improve and reflect, like they always do. Like they always do. They are, and that's not marketing speak. Like it sounds like marketing speak. It could be marketing speak, but we know from their history, not just this incident, this small little thing. We know that they do listen and they do improve directly based off our, legitimate feedback. They are so hungry and so anxious to do right by their customers, to win on merit, which is just so refreshing to see. It's so different from the standard modus operandi today in anything, not just business, social media, just about anything. Standard modus operandi is do whatever it takes to get over. Whatever it takes to get over on people, to get money, to get likes, to get views, whatever it takes, just do that. If you get called out on something, do whatever it takes to make people stop calling out on it. And preferably to profit off of that situation as well, front and back end. Get them to not use AI. Oh, that's a whole other thing. That's a whole other thing. If you want them to not use AI, good luck. Sorry, AI is here. It's very, very, very much here. I used AI in my video today. All right. The one that you guys are praising uses AI in it. So yeah. And then asking them to not use Photoshopping, that's never going to happen. Photoshopping has been standard practice for how many decades now? Ever since Photoshop came into existence. You just need to not Photoshop things in a way that is suable. Not just the song, all the songs. There are like 5 tunes in that, as well as the sound of the camera click. Those are all generated. Much more integrated than people realize. Yes, more and more and more. Make the image real. Make the image more realistic. Yeah, if you're trying to demonstrate size or quality, yeah, that's just basic. That's just absolutely basic. That's been known for a very long time. They made one mistake, one time. It's not that big of a deal. Their willingness to openly admit to it is admirable. Because they could have just quietly changed. To come out and say, hey guys, just letting you know, we messed up on this. Hey, everybody, hey, listen. All of you, we need all of you to hear this. We messed up. Like, they didn't have to do that. Totally did not have to do that. Photography has never been real. I'm the son of a globally published photographer. I've seen the stuff that can be done with analog firsthand. I've seen it being done in the darkroom. Altering things is definitely not new. It has nothing to do with AI. It has nothing to do with even Photoshop. That's just fundamental to images. All space photos are multiples. Yep. Borderlands 4. I love Borderlands. I love it a lot. And I know Destiny is tapering off right now. The latest update just came out. It doesn't sound like it has landed particularly well, but I don't think I'm going to be able to pick up Borderlands because there's Battlefield and Black Ops 7 coming out. I think I'm gonna have to skip 4. I barely played 3. No, I played a decent amount of 3. Not nearly as much as 2. But yeah, I'm gonna have to skip it because I barely have time to do any gaming, period, at all in the first place. So I have to be very picky. 2 was peak. I agree. Hours in dark rooms. Age-old as photography, altering, changing stuff. Yeah, what was that French film? Was it like 1914 that had color? It's not showing up immediately. It was like right at the turn of the century. Got burnout, so PO4 is going to be seal only. Gotcha. Take care, old mama. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good one. Too many aliases. This is Style High 42. I want that one gone. That one's 270s, 80s. I guess 70s. Style High 42. Goodbye. Good quality, wrong vibe. Most of this playlist is not actively audited. Vince throwing out keywords, trying to sound cool. Back in my day, dude, those went out of style long before you came into this world. I know people try bringing them back every once in a while, just for kicks, but come on now. Yeah, this is 60s. I don't know the exact year, but I want to say 67 would be my guess. I don't know my Corvettes that well. Oh, wrong pieces. This one, when it's done, I might actually, after the review, I might actually leave it in race form. That's also a little bit dirty there. It comes off, but still. I'll leave it on for now. Might leave it in more, something closer to its race mode. Those can be doubled up. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. Again, I had not seen these pieces from them before. As far as I can recall. They're being used a couple different ways in this set. Here there's this stack. And then with corner tiles, or notched wedge tiles, they've got this angle and this angle. Technic pin with a bar sticking out of it directly. Amber light there. That feels like amber. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then they've got these little half rings, which I didn't realize are... Oh, wait. Is it two different ones? Nope, these are the ones that do not have the shine on them. There are ones that have shine, and then there are ones that do not. So these are molded silver, and then they've got a painted silver as well. Take care, Sassy Cow. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. It's very specific. Thing. Yep. After this, there's just one single small bag, not a stack of bags of the same color, but it's literally one single bag. Okay. Oh. Those can be used for other things in the future, but for now, ha. What? That? Yeah, it just goes directly on, nothing behind. Okay. Cool parts. A little bit milky, but they look nice. They look nice. And now, okay, the pipes. The pipes on this need to be compared to the Lego ones on the Shelby Cobra. This is how the Shelby Cobra needed to be done. All right. Most of it, you know, it's cool, but you know, they use more specialized parts than Lego does and everything. But now this is a bit different here. There's a little bit of different echelon. I think Mega does win here pretty clearly. With that beautiful shiny metal. Good bends. They got the 2 different diameters, fully in system. The main build for this is not particularly remarkable, but it's the details that are great. Forward, back. Yeah, that's what I needed to see. We'll see if this gets capped just a little bit better as well. One of the groove in the middle could be used to rig a string through for a ship. Groove in the middle. Sorry, I missed the timing on that when that message came through. The groove in the middle be used for a ship build. Sorry, I missed which part that was in reference to. My bad. Oh, this? I could see it being used in a couple ways for rigging. Might not be the best piece for it, but I can see some possibilities. Tiny piece. Oh, not that. Tiny piece is connected to the amber part. These? This. Okay. The rig string through. Oh. Sure. I would sooner go for these, like batten pieces for rigging, but or this upside down, because then you have a larger area. There's a smaller version of this as well. It doesn't have a groove. It does not have a straight groove through it. It only has a edge groove. Does not have a straight groove going through. Straight through. Hey, Joshers, welcome. You'd have to modify it. You might have seen a flow line. That's all good. rear position. Yep, those are nice side pipes. There's a support for the, it's a hood support. Good. Excuse me. Good and good. All right, now for the hood itself. Does Lego have the 1x1s with studs on both sides? They don't. You're talking about the plates? The simple plate with stud on top and bottom? They do not. Because they're cowards. They're afraid of the power of the piece. I don't know about you, Freed, but I'm this far. Pretty far. I need to do the bonnet, doors, and just a tiny, tiny bit for the fenders. And then the wheels will go on and it'll be done. Make those and the anti-studs, exactly. Yes. Yes, please. Those are the first things to ask for. There are many, many parts that Lego could adopt from other companies. Those are the most important ones that are needed the most. That have the most positive, transformative effect on the entire world of building. Making mocks with Mega Constructs pieces 10 years ago felt so good. Felt so good. Revolution pieces, just stuff that's been around for a decade or more, yeah. But hey, at least more people are recognizing and learning about the existence of things other than the very limited palette that Lego has. Many people know that you actually can do other things. This is just plastic. The shapes are not sacred. There are hobbies out there in which people cut plastic and glue it and reshape it. We won't even talk about 3D printing. I'm just talking about like basic modeling. A lot of Lego fans don't understand those things. They're like, this is the system, this is how life is. The end. Till Lego gives us another part, and then that's how life is. Yeah, variety is a good thing. They would only increase the price, yes, because we're just a small family company. It's very difficult for us to make all these new molds for these super, super useful pieces that will be used a billion times in the future. We have to spend that money on new molds for Trolls World Tour 8. Did I use the right ones? I did. Alright, that is the hood. Wait. Does it just sit there? I guess it connects at the front. No. Oh. Technic. Oh! That's actually kind of nice. That was very satisfying. Good geometry there. Very good geometry there. Okay, I see you. That's much better than I expected. That's a very nice arc. Very nice arc. Doors look not fine, actually. Not as simple as I thought. Okay. Wait. Oh, bag 16 is the upgrade parts for the racing. We're not considering some of the parts they have allowed. Yeah, that was your impression. No. Oh, a one by one plate with studs on top and bottom is not fragile in any way. The idea that those brackets that have the stud on the side with no offset are fragile, that's completely made up by Lego fans who are scared of different parts. That's all on us. Jez, hello. Niall, thank you for the random savagery. Bill's sitting next to you now. Welcome back, Cockroach. That's nice. Just plain 1x2 plate with open studs. So you can stick bars through it. There's this. Oops. They say this 1.5 millimeter piece was specifically developed to capture finer details for a more authentic build. Hey, Mattel, hate to break it to you, you did not develop this. This is not your design. You did not invent that. Sorry, guy. Nice try. You're not that guy. Trying a little too hard to be like Lego now. New from Lego, the 1x5 plate. We invented. We will patent it. No, you can't patent it. Oh. We tried to patent it. Yeah, Kobe's been doing that for quite some time, and they're not the only ones. They might have been the first, I don't know. But these guys definitely aren't the first. That's for sure. Seeing some smudge marks, some dirt. They need to clean up their machines a little bit. Look at you semi-aggressively. And stare intently for multiple seconds. Very nice classic side view mirror build. Greetings, Ray. How goes? Final major build. Driver's side door. Yes, this goes here. Handle, well, inside handle. Outside handle is this. Looks pretty decent. Yep. And Now, what is this? Don't know what these are for. Does it help to lock them in place? Or? I wonder if these can be rotated. I wonder if these can be placed like here. And they can! Ah, that's good. That's good. You can change the angle of them. That's smart. I think the rear ones should be angled more. More. But I think they're showing them at the same angles. As far as I can see. Find your spot. Find your spot. Where is it at? All right, officially licensed. Wow, officially licensed tires. I like Zippy Tuna. I like it. That's the newest Kobe 1/35th scale that I've reviewed. Do these actually? They don't want these right now. Not yet. For the default, just the plastics. You like this better than the NSX? All right. Fantasy pre-order. Working brick. Yes. Yes. That thing. Allegedly that works. Now I don't expect it to work in all dimensions. You know, I don't expect it to be fully robotic, fully articulated. But I believe it has light and sound. And it does have the ability to grab things from inside. It might be, the mechanism might be a little bit simplified. I expect it to be simplified, but yeah. Isn't it like $130, something like that? I am very much looking forward to that. I think this was 50, was it? It's 53 at Walmart, 50 at Target, 50 US, probably 65 Canadian, something like that. Ugh, sorry about this connection being bad. Yes, good price range. I agree. If they're going to build out the line, I would like them to build it out at this scale, the $50 range. And then, you can do some even more super premium ones, a little bit more expensive at the same scale if you want. Doesn't necessarily need to get cheaper. Like 50 is fine for something of this size, for this complexity, especially when you're also including the little guy for good measure. And an extra set of fully metal wheels, or at least wheel inserts. I didn't put this guy on the underside yet though. I remembered. Trade the build. Oh, you put all the stickers on? I mean, you don't have to, right? This is the standard build with 0 stickers. The stickers are completely optional. Let's line up with the F40. It does not. It does not, sir. It is unfortunately smaller scale than the F40. F40 is approximately 1/14. This is approximately 1/16. Look at that side pipe though, compared to the Lego Shelby Cobra side pipe. Connections between metal and plastic. They haven't done a lot of them, but they've been perfectly fine. Sorry. Second set of wheels are metal. And this guy's metal. And a nice little engine compartment. It was enjoyable to build that. They've got great parts for multiple angles for doing a V. Little guy would be like, yeah, I think this would be like, somebody said earlier, I think it's 5. 5 Canadian. 5 or 6. I think 5. Because it says the special wheels and the extra decal or extra paint apps from all sides. Plastic chassis though, I believe. Having the matching one is your favorite part, the mini-me version of it. I completely agree in both cases, NSX and this. The metal ones are better. Better looking wheels. All the instructions. Wait, oh, do you actually change the width of it? You change the height. The race version actually gets jacked slightly in the back, it looks like. Or does it get dropped? 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. 1, 2, 3. No. Gets widened, I think. Yeah, it gets widened. Officially licensed, these, this is what I was looking up just now in the instructions. Are these officially licensed American racing wheels? And yes, they are. These are officially licensed American racing wheels. Holy heck. The legend. They actually got a license for this design. That's wild. That's wild. God, that is just wild. They could have just changed it ever so slightly. Easily could have changed it ever so slightly. But they're like, nope, we're gearheads, and we're here to support fellow gearheads. So we're going to do the real deal. Crazy. Crazy. Uncalled for. I see. The racing version gives you, widens the rear track, changes the front arrow, gives you a spoiler and wide rear fenders. I'm probably going to go half and half with mine. The 300 SL is going back to stock. The NSX sticks with mostly a stock build, but with the TE35s. And this one's probably going to go more race aligned, but with probably no stickers. Head on. Thank you for hanging out so much, and thank you for your tremendous support for the cause, for the charity. Look. Just look at it. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Just look at it. That number is bigger than that number. How? Mission accomplished. The Sith are not innocent. Never. Probably gonna keep this stock, but change the rims. That's a good combo. That's a very good combo. Much respect for that. Plus, you at the very least, you want to use the metal ones, right? Take your head on. Thank you again. All right, I'm out. That's it. That's what I came here to do. It's all everything's been done. This is amazing. Let me. Oh, yep. That's easy. That's easy. While I can. While I can roll quick like. What? No. No. How are you gonna go on AFK when I'm about to raid? How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do that? I might just have to bring them back. I'm not waiting. I am not waiting. Nope. I'm not waiting. Because if I wait, folks are going to be leaving.
Thank you so much, Jane.
And we need to raid with strength and unity. It's important on Twitch. Folks on the YouTube side, thank you for hanging out.
Thanks,
We'll see about what my next video will be. We've got a bunch of new unveilings from Lumi and Fantasy to cover. We've got a number of things to review. Oh, I'll probably do that Power Block set. The Power Blocks Trueno AE Hachiroku. If I can grab that, that should work. Good. And raid. We're hitting up Cheryl and Caroline. Buy the brick book. Some more chill, enjoyable, fun brick building. Turn this off. There we go. And I will give y'all the link. Thank you, Head On, for sticking around for the raid as well. I'll give you all the link for anybody who gets left behind. Discord message there on the Twitch. There we go. Daily updates on Discord, as well as notifications of all the uploads on all the channels, because unfortunately there do have to be multiple channels these days.
Thanks, Jane.
There's no other way. But be good to one another. Blah. Be good to one another. Be good to yourselves. Thank you for being good to me. Be good to Cheryl and Caroline, who we're raiding into right now, and folks over on the YouTube side. Talk to you again soon. Bye for now. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the support.